is the owner of the policy on Hank and Loretta, and Lonely is the beneficiary. Hank and Loretta are the insureds, so no unholy trinity. Now, Lonely predeceases mom and dad. Lonely didn't have a wife, husband. I don't remember if Lonely is a he or she, but Lonely doesn't have a spouse. Lonely doesn't have children. So that $10 million second to die policy passes to Lonely's estate. Because Lonely was lonely, that $10 million policy passes back to Hank and Loretta. Well, now Hank and Loretta have a $10 million policy that they own. At their death, that $10 million is going to be included in their taxable estate, which is exactly the reason why they had Lonely own the policy in the first place. Now Hank and Loretta have a $10 million estate tax problem. So just having that successor owner be somebody else, a cousin, a charity, what have you, would have solved all these problems. Mistake number 5 is having an estate as a beneficiary. It's not always a mistake, but sometimes it might be. Minor children, when you name your estate as a beneficiary, most of the time it's either because you have minor children who can't be the beneficiary of a life insurance policy, or you have a very complex will where the, just saying child 1 gets 50% and child 2 gets 50% of my life insurance doesn't cover what you'd like to do. The will is very complex, so you need that life insurance proceeds to go to the will, to my estate, so it can distribute out to a number of different people or entities.